Alright guys, so today I want to show y'all my autumn harvest case knives. These knives feature the shotgun shell shield inlay. I've said this before, my first hobby, and it still is, you know, probably my main hobby, is shotguns. Shotguns are obviously more expensive than case knives, so therefore I have more case knives than I do shotguns. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have several cool old shotguns. So I'm just kind of an old school guy, and I like my shotguns to have wood furniture, and my biggest interest has always been the riot style shotguns like the police used to control riots and stuff. Classic wood furniture, short barrels, that sort of thing, pump action. And so that's been a hobby of mine for years and years, a lot longer than I've been collecting case knives. But case knives are cheaper, they're easier to film, you know, and I also like the timeless, classic traditional pocket knives. I always carried a case knife, but about 2 years ago, I sort of got the bug to buy another one, even though I was carrying one at the time. I wanted another one, and so I wound up buying a knife, and then it was almost just like that. I was hooked, and all I could think about was, what other case knives can I buy? And now that has spiraled into quite a collection of case knives, and I just love it. It wasn't something that I just sort of flew into for a few minutes and then kind of forgot about. I just absolutely love to open a traditional pocket knife, a slip joint. I love that snap. I love the way it feels. The action, I don't like to just slam them down, but the actions, just the sounds of the way they are, just something that just really appeals to me. But obviously, being a shotgun enthusiast, the knives with the shotgun shell shields just spoke to me. It was almost like the perfect blend of my shotgun hobby and the knife hobby. And so I've collected up 3. I actually have a trapper with a shotgun shell, but it's a Sportsman series, so I got it as a Christmas gift, and my in-laws bought it for me, and I'm sure they thought about me with a shotgun shell because everybody knows I love shotguns. But I didn't bring it out for this video because I was just going to showcase these autumn harvest handles. This jigging pattern, the color, and the shotgun shell. And y'all have seen this one in my rust lock video, but I bought this rust lock, was the first out of the 3 with the shotgun shell, and this knife came from eBay, but I got it for like 40 bucks. It was very dirty, but I cleaned it up and it looks brand new. Or it did. It could use another cleaning, but at the time it looked brand new, and I was super happy with it. As you know, the rust lock's got a liner lock in there. The rust lock isn't my favorite pattern. I'm not going to lie about that. I didn't lie in my rust lock video. As cool as it is, it looks great and it has a neat design, but it's just not pocket friendly. This right here is going to find a way to poke you right in the side or in the leg if it's in your pocket. But I've got big hands. It's hard for me to open this one-handed. I can do it, but it takes a lot of manipulation. So what's the point of a one-handed opening if you have to put it in your hand just so to get your thumb on it to open it one-handed? You know what I mean? But anyway, got a good deal on it, and as far as just having it in the collection, I love it for that reason. And so there you go. There's my rust lock. And then this one here is the big folding hunter, and it's a single blade. I kind of wished it would have been it's this big old knife. I can barely keep it in the frame. I wish this would have been a 2-blade knife, but it's not. I guess they just offered it this way. This one's a little bit darker on this side than it is on this side, and I actually kind of like this fade a little better. But this one's got the shotgun shell shield also. It's a good knife for if you're going to just be like, what I use this knife for a lot of times is shucking corn. You know, you cut the end off, and then the way I do it, I cut the end off where it was growing to the stalk. I go up and I find about where the corn starts, and I cut a little slice there, and then I start peeling it back. And this knife is great for that. I can sharpen this thing up, and I can work corn with this thing like nobody's business. But there you go. There's my 3 knives that belong to the Harvest Orange family. And proud to have them. I think I give about 65 for this knife, if you're wondering. But it's a bigger knife, so I expected that. This one was a gift from my late mother-in-law, so I cherish it for that reason as well. She loved to buy me case knives for Christmas. And my father-in-law loved case knives. He's passed away as well. But he loved case knives too, so I've got several that were his. And she bought me this one. I helped her pick it out, but she bought me this one for Christmas, and I think we got it for $50, which was cheaper than I had seen them before. I don't see many of these in the first place, but I found that one for $50, and we picked it up and had it sent to her house, and she gave it to me for Christmas, and I was just tickled with it, and I still am. That knife right there is a really nice little pocket knife. So there you go. That's my little collection of Harvest Orange with the shotgun shell XX shield. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about these knives if you have one. And consider subscribing to the channel. And I appreciate it, guys. See y'all in the next one.